Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I will be explaining shifting, how it works, and my own experiences. So let's get to explaining. So basically, shifting is when you become aware of your consciousness in a different reality than the one you're in now. So basically the other reality would be called your DR or desired reality. Because the reality you are in right now is called your CAR or current reality. When you become aware of this other reality and you successfully shift, it will feel exactly like how it feels in this reality right now and does not feel like lucid dreams at all. You can breath, eat, touch anything, and it will be the exact same as this reality because your desired reality is just as real as your current reality. Now, there are many ways you can get into your doctor. One of the most popular ways is with a method, but you really don't need a method if you don't want to use one. A lot of people mistake shifting as lucid dreaming because you have to sleep to be able to shift, but that's really not the case. Yes, while you can get to your doctor while asleep, you can also shift while awake as well with the use of awake methods. Sleep methods and awake methods are mostly the same thing, except you do the sleep method before sleep, and with the awake methods you can do it anytime as long as you're awake. Now, with all that out the way, let's get to the rest of this video. Now, before I start this topic, I just thought I would mention that you don't actually need to script anything because you already know where you want to go to, but I would also recommend to do scripting because it can help out a lot. Now, what is scripting, you may ask? Well, scripting is pretty much writing down everything about the reality you want to go to. So scripting can be as basic as your name, age, where you live, and maybe even a face claim, or it can be as detailed as you want, like scripting out whole scenarios. But like I said, you don't need a script to shift successfully. All you need is the intention. Now, where would you want to write your script? Well, you can use anything, like a notebook or notes, apps, or even PowerPoint or Google Slides. But if you want to know what I use the app Notion. It is free to use on any device, and it's not too hard and is very customizable. Now, if you are gonna do some scripting, there are some important things that I would recommend you add. Firstly, a time ratio. A time ratio is how long time is in your desired reality versus this reality. So basically, it would be something like 1 hour in my current reality is equal to 1 day in my desired reality. But you don't have to use that example. You could do anything like 10 days in my current reality is equal to 1 second in my doctor. Next, you should script a safe word or action. A safe word is a word you say that takes you back to your current reality. And a safe action is the same thing, but instead of a word, it is an action. Like your safe word could be something like TP spots off, or the action could be clapping 5 times. But you don't need to script any of that if you don't want to, because all you need is an intention to leave your desired reality. Next, you can script things that help you know that you arrived in your desired reality. Like you could script that you smell vanilla when you have successfully shifted. Next is the obvious things to script out, like homophobia, racism, and all of the other bad things. Now next, you should definitely script this stuff if you are shifting somewhere dangerous like I am. You should script that you can't die and have a high pain tolerance, and that any of your loved ones can't die either. I would also script out sickness as a whole too, but that's just me, and if you don't want to do it, then just script you have a strong immune system or you can't get sick. Now, if you want to do a more detailed script, then you should probably script things like your family, your friends, and maybe even your backstory. From my experience, it can be quite motivating to script all of those things. And also, you should also script like your house or your car. You can even script in pets as well. Also, don't forget to script in your style as well. Now on to the next part of this video. Now, what apps should I use to help with shifting? That's a very good question, because I have just what you're looking for. You may even use some of these apps already. So first app I would recommend is YouTube, of course, because you can use it to listen to shifting subliminals or any color noise, like brown noise. You can also use it for shifting meditations or watch shifting videos, like this one. Next, I would recommend using Pinterest. Because with Pinterest you can find many things like face claims, houses, find your desired reality style, and you can also make boards for your different desired realities. Next, I would recommend this app called Twinote. Twinote is perfect for visualizing what your Twitter account would look like. Next is Spotify. There are a lot of shifting subliminals and meditations that you can use to help you shift. And you can also make playlists with different songs that remind you of your desired reality. I have multiple of those types of playlists on my Spotify because it is honestly so motivating to do, so I would really recommend you try that out. I've already talked about this app, but I would like to mention it again because I would really recommend it to any shifter, beginner or not. The app is Notion. I already mentioned it earlier, but it is really helpful with scripting, and there are also many tutorials online, so if you are confused, it should be easy to learn. Now that's about it for my app recommendations. Next topic now. Like I mentioned earlier, you don't need a method to shift, but they are helpful, so I am here to tell you some that have given me good results. And I'll also tell you other popular methods as well. Also, just a disclaimer, just because a method works for someone else doesn't mean it will have the same effect for you. But anyways, first, I would recommend the Alice in Wonderland method. It got me really close to shifting. So did the double-sided staircase method. Two great methods I definitely recommend you to search up and try. Now some other great methods are lucid dreaming method, sleep paralysis, and the Julia method. And finally, I would recommend you to do what is comfortable for you, because this is your own journey. Anyways guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.